Marla, Marla, Marla.
What's he unboxing? What'd it be? Well, I don't know. Shut up and see.
Hey friends, I got something special to share with you today, but if you read the title to the video, then you already know what it is. Every year, Earthling Publications does a Halloween series book. Every October, they release a new book in this series. And this goes back like, 20 years? I don't know. He skipped a year that I remember, Paul Miller at Earthling. But some of the biggest books Earthling's done have been Halloween series books. And I don't know, but the early buzz in this book seems pretty damn good. So when Paul Miller said, hey, Jeff, do you want an advanced review copy or a galley or a proof? I said yes. Because there's only one answer to that. I've already ordered this book, so I'm getting the book. And he said, hey, I'll give you an ARC. Which would you rather have, the early reader's copy or the galley with the cover of the book? There are fewer early reader's copies than galleys. So I said, yes, give me the early reader copies because I'm going to get the artwork on the book because I'm playing 5D chess up here. So before we get into the book, let's get into the bucket. Let's check in with the Magic Duff bucket. Magic Duff bucket, what do you have for me today? Oh, you have a Coca-Cola for me today, a classic Coke. Remember when they did New Coke? Well, this is classic Coke. And nothing limited about it. I'm just thirsty, and I'm going to be going live tonight. So I'm going to have a drinky poo during the live. If you recall, if you're aware, maybe you're not, I don't know, I'll give you the benefit of the doubt. I always believe people know more than I do, so I'll just assume you already knew this, but I'll say it anyway. The last Halloween book, the last book in the Halloween series by Earthling Publications was Boys in the Valley. And that was my introduction to Philip Fracassi. And you cannot find that book anywhere for less than $2.50. It's shot up on the secondary like crazy. It's a great read. I was happy to promote that book. I read an ARC that I destroyed at the beach. But you know what? That's all water on the book. I read that ARC and I loved it. And I'm like, Philip Fracassi is now a go-to author for me. Same thing with Goblin. That was a Halloween series book by Earthling. You can't find the Earthling edition with Josh's wife. She was his special lady friend at the time, but now they're married, so they're all legal, you know. And he had her do the artwork for the dust jacket, and it was signed, and the interior art was done by Glenn Chadbourne. And that one is a hard one to find. You can't find that. But that introduced me to Josh Malerman. So, you sensing a pattern here? You dig what the dude's saying? These books, sometimes they sell out in a flash. Sometimes they take a while. I remember beating the drum for Goblin forever. And nobody, it just trickled out. And then eventually it was gone. Then everybody's like, what? A Josh Malerman book I can't get? Same thing with Ghoul in the Cape. That's available right now. So go get it. But, don't listen to Beef Daddy. That's fine. And then Boys in the Valley sold out pretty quickly. And like I said, you can't find it. So now this is Marla. This will come out in October. I'm going to read it and get you a review before it's released. But you should know, over 400, at the last count, over 400 of the 500 copies have already sold. So there are very few left. And if you recall what I was saying about Boys in the Valley and Goblin, you might want to get on that now before I get my review out there. But you can wait for my review. You could do that. And gamble. It's gamblers. It's a gambler's time right now. And not really. But you can get over there, get it, secure your copy. And then live with that happy choice. This is what I'm saying. Or you can wait for my review. Marla. So again, this is the early reader's copy. Not many were made. And this is, to get all the I's dotted and T's crossed and make sure there are no typos and what have yous and blah, blah, blah. And I always opt for the rarer of the editions. And so this is cool. So I had it signed. I didn't have it signed, but Paul Miller had it signed. And he sent it to me signed. So it's signed by Jonathan Janz. Jonathan Janz? Jonathan Janz? Or JJ? Watch out for Marla, it says right there. And then signed by the author and dated August 4th, 2022. Very cool. Very cool. I'm going to learn from my past mistakes, and I'm not going to travel anywhere with this arc. You should know, I had the Goblin arc. I have the Goblin arc. It's still on the shelf. And I folded the corner. There's a big crease right there. And the Boys in the Valley arc, I took to the beach, and my son threw a wet towel on it, and then all this water damage. So I'm going to try like hell to treat this like I treated my Gothic arc. Another book by Earthling that went bonkers, and it's not even out yet, but that sold out in a blink. Gothic, the Earthling one, and then next February is the Cemetery Dance one. But anyway, Marla. There's 2 books that came out this year, and both of them were one word female name titles, Marla and Daphne. I haven't read Daphne yet. So I'm going to read Marla, and I'm going to read this quickly. I'm going to get you a review. I'll get you a review so you can make a little bit more of an informed decision on what awaits you. Now, I've never read this author before. As you could tell, I didn't pronounce his name correctly, probably. I tried twice, and they were probably both strikes. Get over to Earthling, and, like I said, there are many titles available. There's one Halloween series book that was incredible. I loved it. It was the second Halloween series book I bought. It's called They Say a Girl Died Here Once by Sarah Pinborough. And if you saw my interview with her, that book is sort of the precursor to Insomnia, her latest book, which was awesome. Totally awesome. But there are similar themes between those 2 books. So They Say a Girl Died Here Once. I don't know. It could be because it was my first from Sarah Pinborough, but I liked it better than Insomnia. And I thought Insomnia was awesome. Insomnia was a little bit more thriller, and They Say a Girl Died Here Once was a little bit more horror. So, but there's so much overlap between the 2 stories that it's all excellent. But get that book. That's still available. I don't know how. I don't know how that's available or Ghoul in the Cape's available. And less than 100 copies of this remain. And while I got you here, let me also say that Paul Miller is about to announce a small run deluxe limited edition. 250 is the print run. And he's also going to be releasing a all-new, brand-new, original dark fantasy novella. Those are coming soon. So it's not just what he's already published, but great things coming over the horizon. So get on the newsletter to make sure you don't miss out on all the upcoming greatness. I hate to turn any unboxings into an I told you so, but I'm telling you so. Don't make me say I told you so. Marla. So stay tuned for my review, and I'll get that to you very soon. And thank you, Paul Miller, for this advanced review copy. Thank you, Jonathan, for the signature. That was awesome. Very much appreciated. So get over to Earthling and, have a book, have a beverage, and stay frosty.